Welcome to the Traders Market Intelligence Report brought to you by WealthBuildersHQ.com. This update is for Monday, August 11, 2025. Hope you're having a great day, man. I hope it's been a great trading week for you. As we get started here, keep in mind that everything we look at is for education. Nothing's meant to be advice or recommendations. If you find something you like, anything, make sure it fits your own personal risk profile and risk tolerance. All right. So, guys, if you like what you see, here is our follow us page. You can find us on every major platform out there. Go ahead and check it out. I mean, YouTube, there's over 1,000 videos. We have a lot of content that we put out there day in and day out. So with that, let's start off with our economic reports. We're going to go over to Forex Factory as usual. And Monday we got we got nothing there on Monday, right? There's no reports coming out that are red or orange. You see we got only one orange report at all. Tuesday, all red, but 8:30 a.m. Big reports, all related to the Fed, right? Which is Consumer Price Index, what you pay for something. That's a big report, okay? As long as the next person is not lying about the numbers like we've had happen recently, we're good to go. But it's pre-market, so unless you're trading futures, it won't matter very much. Wednesday, we've got nothing. Thursday, also 3 big reports, but it's 8:30 a.m. It's pre-market. It's not going to matter very much. Friday, most of them are 8:30 a.m. Pre-market, retail sales is big. You know, core retail sales and just retail sales, doesn't matter. It's the same report. Empire Manufacturing Index, it's okay. But again, it's 8:30. 10 o'clock on Friday, those are ones that are coming out when the market's open. Consumer sentiment, inflation expectations, big reports, definitely Fed reports as well. That they're going to be checking out. So we've got some data coming out when the market's open. If you have a swing trade going on, some of these 8:30 a.m.s could affect what's going on with your position. So just something to keep in mind there. All right, let's take a look at our charts and start there. So we're going to go with the S&P 500 to get started first. And if we look at what happened, folks, you got to understand, we made our move up. We put an all-time high in, shaved top. We just ran to the downside. Tariff, 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 tariff. We gapped down, tariffs, oh my God, the world's coming to an end. We're in neutral bias. We came back up the next day and closed bullish. Barely. So what do? We moved up, so we broke support. We moved back above it. We retested support, and we bounced, right? And we went from that 6,300 to 6,400 this week on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're pretty close. We're not quite there right now, but we're pretty close. We're not at the all-time highs, but we are certainly within, an earshot of it. We're right there. So very bullish on the market. That 6402, not surprising to see a resistance there at all. That 6400 level on top of it being a 6402, which is a fib line. It's a -5. And then we've got 6427 as our recent all-time high that we've had there. And it is the all-time high, not just recently. It just happens to be recently that it's happened. Within the last 52 weeks. It's actually within the last 2 weeks. But that's going to be another resistance, 6427 and then 6504. Right? On the downside, the only fear is if we break that 6300 again, how far down does it go? And then we've got to look at the relationship of our recent swing low. Will weigh heavily on that if we violate that level. That's definitely something to keep in mind. But I'm liking very much what I see on the S&P 500 right now. Very excited about it. Loving that we're closing. I got 1 minute left until the market closes. I love that we're closing up. Actually, it just closed. I love that we're closing right at that, near the high of the day, near the high of the week, right? Actually, we did hit the high earlier today. So excellent setup on the S&P. Might we get a fail and a bounce again? Maybe. At that point, we start to get a little redundant. I want to see the breakout, the retest, and the bounce with 6504 is our next resistance. If we look at the VIX, fear's down. We're down $1.21 today on the S&P being up 49 points. So reaction was important, right? I felt that last week, some of these moves were overreactions, right? We had a big gap down and a big move down, and I think this is kind of catch up now. Right, we're not where we were with the VIX, but we're not where we were with the S&P. The S&P was up higher when we had that lower VIX. So am I fearful of it? No. Am I worried? Not at all, not for one iota of a second. There's nothing there at all that fears me about this whatsoever on VIX. I love that we're in that low range. If I go ahead and move up just a little bit to get rid of that high bar there, you get a better view of what we're looking at here. Let's see. There we go. Even there, it's not bad, right? But you get a better view of where we're at there. So good gap down today. We just hung. Overall, it was a great trading day today. I love the patterns. I love the setups. Everything's looking great right now, right? So keep something in mind. I will not be around this upcoming week. I will be on vacay for the week, so I will not be here. But we will have an update come next week for you, so don't worry about that. But with that, everybody, have a great rest of your day. God bless, and I will see you all at our next updates. Take care, folks. See you soon. Bye.